now. Back to Smith.
Yeah, Jordy just fades into this one, lines up this turn beautifully. We thought he had lost it, but he managed to regain control of that rail. Kind of going through the motions here, trying to see through that whitewater section. Goes up and attacks that lip. No doubt when that water's coming into your face, Jordy was flying blind on that last maneuver. See him kind of take his time to get to his feet. Fades down that bottom turn. Beautiful rail line here. Gets a little bit caught there. Manages to regather himself.
Find out what the waves are doing, especially when there's a rising swell. If you don't know about it, you can put yourself in a bad situation. Know your limits. And always check in with the lifeguards here on the North Shore, the best in the world, as we've got a nice line drawn out bottom turn from Kanoa Igarashi, the silver medalist in Tokyo. Hammers that next section. Perfect punctuation for two different types of moves. Now he'll float the finish.
It's Imaikalani deVault, the heat leader's going to utilize his first priority. And here we go. Nice bottom turn. Beautiful carve off the top, straight down to the bottom. Again, long arcing bottom turn. Another hacking turn off the top for Imai. Really in rhythm on this wave. Find this inside pocket section to the lip glide and puts it down.
But here we go. Caio Ibelli is going to have to negotiate this one, Kaipo.
Yeah, he is. Big bottom turn straight to the lip and somehow puts the board back under his feet. Caio Ibelli in attack mode at the moment. Again, Ibelli needing a 6.64. If he gets the finish, I think he gets the number. And he's excited.
Oh yeah, that is when you say only a surfer knows the feeling.
A rookie's applying all the pressure to a former Sunset champ and the veteran of Jordy Smith. Smith to answer. Stylish layback carve. Good section to belt it vertically, as critical as it gets for a healthy two-turn combination.
Well, he loved it. He absolutely loved it.
Nat Young's wave. Well, we'll get to the score because Nat Young is up and riding yet again. Previous wave of Nat Young, a 7.7. Let's see if he can better that on this wave again. The backhand assault continues by Nat Young. So far, he has a 7.67 and a 7.6.
12:15 on the clock. We just saw Kemper throw down another solid number, a 5.67. Here comes Toledo, now needing an 8.24. Nice push off that bottom turn, hammering that section there. Known as one of the fastest surfers in the world in performance conditions. And he's picking his points well on this wave. His best before that was a 4.6.
Under his priority, get him thinking about you. But for Filipe, the signs are good, mate. The surfing's great, and he's got another chance.
Pulls the trigger on this one. Toledo. Nice, solid power gouge. Last year's runner-up in the world. Drills it off the top again. Highlighting that lip line. Feeling solid. Easily a 4.84. We'll see the lead change with 7 minutes to go. Tough sign for Billy and a good sign for Filipe Toledo. Here comes one of the best styles in the game. Ethan Ewing. Straight up. Beautiful fan. Such a great approach. Hard off the bottom. Greases that lip line. And he's finally on the board at the halfway mark. And now rolling in behind him, Connor O'Leary in the priority heat with Colapinto. The man from Cronulla turns under the lip, nice and safely, just to get down the line. Goes off the bottom, and a wild finishing move. Connor O'Leary hangs on. What an effort for Connor.
Put some pressure. Up and riding, Kaipo.
This is the opening ride for Matthew McGillivray. Big swooping top turn. Holds it off the bottom, carves back again. And one more time to the lip, and he is going to put up a challenge against Kelly Slater, who he's matched up against. The 24-year-old out of J-Bay is not intimidated at all by 11-time world champ. Another wave here for Jake Marshall. Nice snap off the top. Again, good pace from the rookie on tour. Another forced snap, and just decides to do the sacrifice there.
Boogie, man. You know, taking off pretty much outside, going around Kelly, big swooping turn. I mean, look at the power and the flow you can get off of that bigger part of the wave. Coming in here again, nice, beautiful wrapping turn. He's one of the first surfers I've seen besides John wrap it back up into the whitewash, and there you go. Just, you know, I believe I can fly. Jack Robinson doing his impression of Qantas Airlines right here.
The wave didn't have like a massive wall on it, but he knew that it would have had that nice sucky inside section for him to do something like this. Almost, it's like a floater into whee.
The adjustment's incredible that Jack Robinson was able to do throughout that maneuver.
To he for his amazing contribution to our sport.
Ethan Ewing continues with the smooth rail work. Just no hurry, no rush, but precise at the same time. Getting a little release in that slash, and he's going to back up his 7.5.
Really trying to hang on back to Toledo. Quickly whipping that section off the top. Drawing a huge power gouge off the lip, and he's feeling good about that one.
He should feel good about that one. That was pretty intense. Hey, there's still opportunity with Ethan having priority in this minute and a half remaining. Here he goes. He's having a swing.
Needs a 7.94 for a spot in the quarterfinals. Ewing, big wrap to start. Hard off the bottom, belts it with a beautiful layback carve. Drives into the pocket again, a solid front side down carve hack. And he'll drill that end section. 3 massive maneuvers. And interesting, after all that weight for a solid one, he's not going to have much of a score. Back to action with more ripping from Jack Robinson. Big hack there. Unbelievable combination of turns for Jack.
Red Bull jet ski. Kanoa, another beautiful wave this afternoon. Way overhead, double overhead, and a beautiful carve off the top. Makes his way through a warbly section, presses on the tail there. Comes around the corner again, pulls into the barrel, no problem for Igarashi. Completes the barrel, exclamation mark at the end of the ride. Well done.
Yeah, nervous moments here. Let's see. Malia's going to get an opportunity out the back.
Malia just free to roam. Basically this entire matchup. Huge bomb drop. Sets that rail. Total finesse on the fade. Bigger section approaching in front of her, and she will meet it with an aggressive off the top. There's the 2-turn combo she's been waiting for.
Yeah, there it is, Joey. She's going to extend that lead. And a good way to close out a heat for sure. Just well managed at the end there from Malia.
When that's the reason, it makes me feel like there's every chance that may be the sort of score that gets her out of 3rd place.
Some poise displayed here by Sakura, and she has a big finish as well on the inside. So, the wild card and the rookie may be taking it to the 5-time world champ. The unexpected, BL.
45 seconds on the clock too, which kind of caught me off guard. I went, how long's left? Oh my gosh, there's hardly any time left at all. 40 seconds.
Wow.
Daniel Ross.
Daniel Ross was the other one. What a powerhouse that he was at Sunset.
Wow, look at that.
Crazy takeoff with that wild breeze, but Courtney wanted every bit of that bomb drop. Quick whip onto the open face. She's got more. Huge bottom turn. And then a lovely top turn to clean up. One of the better performances we've seen.
Here we go, having a look at this one on the inside.
Looks like we'll get the round of 16 started. Wearing the red jersey from Reunion Island, Johanne Defay. Just an under the lip move there just to project down the line, waiting for her first major turn. There's the front side whip off the top. Defay looks at an aggressive approach to finish.
One of the girls taking off now. Take it away, guys.
Luana Silva streaking through here. Nice arc for the rookie. Double pump off the bottom again and attacks the lip. Gets the board back under her feet for a completion, and she feels good about that one, Wallace.
Yeah, that you got to be feeling some energy and some confidence coming off of a wave like that.
You do?
Yeah,
Neighborhood kids.
They play
the
with
neighborhood
Lion,
kids, mate. One of them was Lion's best mate, Caio there.
How's Gabriela? Bryan, big snap, lip glide there. Aggressive, long bottom turn, and look at that finishing turn. Gabby Bryan bringing the noise.
So we talked about it.
The descriptions of what has been an exciting afternoon. Turning our attention to quarterfinal number 3 and Brisa Hennessy arcing off the top there. One long bottom turn and another arcing turn for Brisa Hennessy, needing a 7-point ride at the moment to take the lead off of her challenger.
By Chris Gallagher. So they're checking out a lineup. Deep off the bottom, opener for Caio Ibelli. Big committed vertical hack, a chunky section. That's what Ibelli was waiting for.
Yeah, Joe, I mean, that way.
Every turn looks solid. Caio Ibelli on a wave with some size. looking to recover from that previous fall. Big sweep, back down to the bottom. Setting up that forehand hook again on the open face. It's not really giving him a solid lip to hit. Will it bowl up? Looks like he's got more of a wedge now. Clean re-entry off the top. Laying into a finishing move. And the Brazilians are losing it in the Red Bull athlete zone. Hoping for at least a 5-2-3 to get his lead back.
Jack Robinson won the event here in 2019. In that final, Ethan Ewing was also present. He got a third place. Here's Ethan Ewing, and here's his dance at Sunset Beach. Starts off with a beautiful swoop back into the whitewater. The rail game, just incredible. On edge through that entire turn. Another snap. We got some variety going on as well on this ride for Ethan Ewing. Little bonus on the inside, and he pops the top and goes complete. Why not a little floating? Kanoa Igarashi with the lead over Jack Robinson. Robinson with priority, and he's going to stay put as we see Kanoa Igarashi taking this wave underneath that priority. Nice hook off the top to start here. Vertical up into the lip. Winds up off the bottom, and Igarashi throws the tail. Some variety throughout this wave. Tic-tacking through a flat section. Snaps the tail again. And is going to get the little bonus inside for one more turn and stomps it.
Stomps it, all right. From start to finish, that was...
Representing Costa Rica, taking on Bettylou Sakura Johnson representing Hawaii. Big start there with a big hammer from Brisa. Hard off the bottom again. A ton of spray flying off that rail. Out in the open face again, and what a start for Hennessy.
Semifinal number 2 out in the water, and Ethan Ewing stroking into this wave. Ewing off the bottom, hooking turn off the top. Again, patient approach and fine rail work for the surfer from North Stradbroke Island. Ethan Ewing working his way down the line and punctuates the finish by throwing that layback bonus section on the inside here. Keeps board control through a difficult foam climb.
Almost looked like he hesitated, but up and riding.
Kanoa Igarashi, huge gaff, throwing tons of spray. Fades the bottom turn and into another frothy gash. This one a little late to the lip, and the convergence of water is going to make some difficult water, but Kanoa Igarashi, solid stance, and goes complete on that. He battled for that finish.
The look in his eyes right there, I mean, that was exceptional to make it out of that last move.
So I suppose the quantity of the turns, the fact that it stayed open, it was a little bit smaller than Kanoa's wave, but here we go. Barron Mamiya up again.
He's got to be feeling great. He knows how to get a big score. A serious frontside arc with a ton of power and finesse. Flares up again as he frames that layback hack. Well done for Mamiya, and his camp is losing their mind. Just hustling to try to find something to work with. Kanoa Igarashi is right in the space of Barron Mamiya. Mamiya will use priority on this wave. Wide open face. Big wind up. Layback hammer in the pocket. The wild card drills it again. His two-turn combos have been aggressive and reliable in this final today.
And if the 683 was what it was, that was better than the 683. Two committed big turns. Both of them had volume and aggression in them, and that is definitely going to put more pressure. If Kanoa needed a 9.5, he may need more than a 10-point ride at this point with under 4 minutes on the clock, and Barron Mamiya's got both hands on that trophy.